back to Cheap Lazy Vegan. Today I am showing you guys something that I would like to say that I invented. Honestly, I don't know if I invented this, but I don't think I have seen this on the internet just yet. So maybe I kind of somewhat came up with this, even though it's not really anything revolutionary because all I did was deconstruct something, but I just want to take credit for it, okay? Today I am showing you guys a Korean dish called Kimbap. Kimbap is a Korean rice roll that's wrapped in seaweed. So the best way to describe it is like a Korean sushi, even though I don't think Korean people like it when I call it Korean sushi. Anyways, instead of making kimbap the way it is, like in an actual roll, like a rice roll, we are going to deconstruct it. We're gonna make a kimbap bowl. A bowl kimbap bowl. It's kind of like a sushi bowl or a burrito bowl, but for some reason I have not seen a kimbap bowl. I don't know why, because it's delicious. It's a lazier way to have kimbap because it eliminates the process of actually rolling the seaweed and the rice and all of that stuff. So anyways, all I did was make the ingredients that usually go into kimbap, but of course I'm veganizing it, so some of the things I've actually eliminated and I've put some substitutions. You'll see what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. And of course, if you guys enjoy this video and you find it very mouth-watering, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel for easy vegan recipes. And let's get on with the recipe. First thing we're going to do is cook the rice. I'm using a pressure cooker to cook my brown rice. You can feel free to use white rice if you want. And on my pressure cooker thing, I have this handy dandy steamer basket thing that you can put on top and you can steam whatever. So I have these carrots that are already pre-cut and I just decided to steam them along with the rice to save myself one extra step of stir frying them. Which is what you can do alternatively. So you can cut your own carrots if you want, or you can buy them pre-cut like me, and you can stir fry them with a little bit of oil or maybe a little bit of water. But if you want to do this, you can feel free to do this too. Second thing that I'm going to add are some lentils. Now I already have these lentils cooked up and I'm just heating up a tiny bit of oil on a frying pan and I'm just adding some of these cooked lentils in there. And I'm just going to add some Korean barbecue sauce, and I showed you guys how to make this in a previous video. It is bulgogi sauce, and if you guys want to see that recipe, I will link that down below, or you can click the right corner here and I'll show you how to make that sauce recipe. But it's essentially like a sweet and salty delicious sauce, and I'm just going to add that into the lentil mixture. Now we're going to blanch some spinach. So I'm taking some baby spinach, you can use regular spinach, and I'm just putting it into some boiling water, and we're literally just going to cook it for a very, very short period of time until the leaves have kind of softened a bit and it's just turning a little bit darker green. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you don't want to leave it in the water for too long, just like maybe a minute barely, and then you want to take it out and then you want to rinse it in cold water and then squeeze the water out. And I'm also going to chop up a few little pieces of pickled radish and add it into the bowl. And this is delicious. It is called 단무지 in Korean, and it's found in pretty much every kimbap roll. And then in a bowl, I just added the cooked up spinach and the cooked up carrots, and I'm just adding a little bit of salt into that mixture. And I'm also going to add a small amount of sesame oil. This is toasted sesame oil, and yeah, I'm just going to use my hands to mix it all up. Just make sure your hands are clean, okay? And I'm going to do the exact same thing to the rice. So once the rice is cooked, I'm adding a small pinch of salt and a little bit of sesame oil, and I'm just going to mix that up together. And now we can just assemble it. So we're just going to add the rice, and then we have the carrots, we have the spinach. And now I'm just adding that lentil mixture. Now the lentil mixture kind of, I guess, replaces the meat portion of the kimbap that is usually inside a kimbap roll. And then here I have some tofu pieces. These are just pan-fried pieces of tofu, super easy. You just heat up a frying pan, add a little bit of oil, and then just add these small pieces of tofu and pan fry them for a few minutes on each side until they kind of look like that. And that's going to replace kind of the egg part of the kimbap. And then here I'm adding some 단무지 or pickled radish, as I showed you guys earlier. And of course, this bowl would not be complete without adding some seaweed. I am just ripping up some nori sheets and just adding that to the bowl. Yep. Lastly, we are just going to sprinkle some toasted sesame seeds on top, and there you have a beautiful kimbap bowl. Like I said, kimbap is a very popular Korean rice roll, and it contains many of these types of ingredients, and this is the lazy vegan version of that, and it's still super delicious, and it is definitely a little bit easier because we don't have to roll the rolls. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will do an actual kimbap video soon, hopefully, but in the meantime you can make these bowls, which are yummy. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. I have lots of cheap and easy vegan recipes for you guys, so I hope you stay and enjoy the show, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!